Hello, my name's Ralph Shattuck. I'm the Regional Market Manager for BG. I'm also a trainer at BG University. And I like to show people what happens with BG chemicals when they use them in their vehicles and how well and much better they operate than other people's products. What we're going to do this time is BG Fuel System Drier, part number 280. This is for removing the water in your system, and water forms in your system through condensation. Every night you're going to get a little bit of moisture that forms in your system. Okay, so we want to make sure that when that water's in there, it doesn't cause corrosion or anything like that. By reabsorbing it and burning it out through the system, it makes it a lot better. And so what I'll do is I've got this one here. This one, the heat, is the best-selling product in the world as far as this goes. It's a different type of product from BG's, and I'll show you the difference in the way the products work. There are many of these copycat ones out there for this product. Why would you copy something that, in my opinion, doesn't work very well? But that's what people do. Okay? This is water. Amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing stuff. But it gets into your system every single night, and some of it is delivered to you. This is just regular gasoline or petrol, whatever you want to call it, benzene. Okay? This is a dropper, so that I can control the amounts of water that I put into each one to make them as even as I can get it. Okay? So what we're going to do is we've got two test tubes here. I'm going to use heat and water and petrol in one, and BG water and petrol in the other one, and see what is the difference in the way they react. So let's do this one first. We take a drop of petrol, just about a quantity like that. Okay? Then I take some water. I don't want a great deal. We don't get a great deal in every tankful. Just something like that in the bottom of the tube. Okay? Now, if you'll notice, water and petrol do not mix. So when I shake it up, you will see the water droplets forming on the side of the tube. Okay? Just a little bit, still on the side of the tube, and then it will start to reappear in the bottom of the test tube again. Okay? I'll leave that here so that you can see what the reaction is. We'll do exactly the same in this one. So I take my petrol or gasoline, put it in the test tube, take a similar amount of water, okay, and then we do the same demonstration. We show them that we've not added anything different to this test tube. We still have water forming on the side of the test tube. You can add food dye to this as well, which makes it show up a lot better. But you can see our water forming at the bottom of the test tube again. Okay? This is just to make sure that those of you at the back can see properly. Normally, I would pass this around so that people can have a look. This gives you a bit more, it's not just me talking about it, they can actually see it themselves, what's going on. Okay? Agreed? You can see the water running down the side of the tube. And the same thing here. As you can see, you can still continue to see the water that builds up inside the system, and it will now run down the side of the tube and drop into here. This is causing corrosion in your fuel system, oxidation, and it also, though, in the winter time, if you go, let's say you lived in Denver and it was not too bad there, but you drove up in the mountains, that would freeze. Then that would plug your fuel line. Okay, so you have a real problem as soon as you've got water in there. Let's see what we can do about it. That's the important thing. It's all good, well and good me talking about it, but can we do anything about this in there? This is heat. #1 selling additive in the world. Single additive. Okay, I pour it in here. This is going to absorb the water. Okay, first of all, you can start to see there are still some droplets running down the side of the test tube. Okay? It has not completely absorbed it it is still there. These will separate out. You'll end up with a line in between the two levels here, which is the water that reforms back in there again. See it starting to separate slowly from the top, from the bottom. And if we leave it, you'll start to see it reappear. Not the best way. And as we proceed, it will get more and more obvious. This is the BG one with the water at the bottom. Okay, I don't actually need to shake it, but we will. First of all, you'll notice that it's gone. There is no water left at the bottom. Okay, nothing running down there at all. That will actually stay like that for years. So even if you don't run your car, this is still going to be working inside your fuel tank. If your vehicle is stored, we're going to be picking up the moisture that reappears in your fuel system. You see how quickly that operated? I didn't even need to shake it. It was done. Heat. BG. Which do you think works best for you in your car? Which is going to do the best job?